Okay, let's talk about compiling code on Polaris. If you've compiled on ALCF systems before, you'll be familiar with what I'll discuss. I'm going to talk about the Cray HPE compiler wrappers and how to compile your code on the login node and submit those to the queue. Cray and HP provide these wrappers for C, C++, and Fortran compilers. And this is mainly to facilitate ease of use for the user. Our systems are custom. They require custom libraries for things like the network that MPI is using to communicate between nodes. And if you don't include those libraries or include them incorrectly, you can get a bad result. And so these wrappers simply call the compilers with the proper library includes and the include paths and libraries so that your code gets what it needs to use the system. You can, of course, call these compilers yourself. You do not have to use these wrappers, but just be aware that you would then need these other commands or these other includes. So I have an example of a C++ program that we're going to look at. So we'll go down into examples. This is a simple Hello World C++ program that we can compile using the capital CC wrapper. This is for C++, and I'm going to simply put the .cpp file and then the output. I want to name an executable. So we can see the executable is there. And I can run that on the login node. It doesn't require any CUDA or GPU, so it's just a program that can run with the CPU. So I print that. You can see that Hello World printed out to the screen. And so using CC, we can compile our code there. I can also inquire here, for instance, about the compiler. So here you can see on the back end, it's using NVCC because if I print my modules, I'm using the NV HPC programming environment. If I swapped this with the GNU environment, this would report that it's using GCC or G++ instead of the NVIDIA compiler. But we're going to go over CUDA compilation next, so I'll leave this as it is.